In the summer of 2014, Pakistan faced a grave and unprecedented threat. Terrorism had cast a long, dark shadow over the nation, shaking the very foundations of daily life and security. Militants, deeply entrenched in the rugged mountains of North Waziristan, destabilized not just Pakistan, but the entire region, spreading fear and uncertainty across borders. The people, weary and heartbroken from relentless attacks on schools, markets, and places of worship, demanded urgent action from their leaders and the military. On June 15, 2014, the Pakistan Armed Forces responded with resolve, launching Operation Zarb-e-Azb, a decisive and historic strike against terror, signaling a turning point in the nation's fight. Named after the legendary sword of the Prophet Muhammad, Azb symbolized not just a weapon, but a final righteous blow to the forces of evil threatening the country's future. This was more than a military campaign, it was a solemn promise to reclaim peace, restore hope, and ensure security for every Pakistani, from bustling cities to remote villages. Soldiers from every province, every background answered the call of duty, leaving behind families, comfort, and the safety of home, to face perilous terrain and an uncertain fate. Their mission was clear and unwavering: dismantle terrorist strongholds, liberate occupied areas, and restore the state's writ, no matter the cost. The world watched closely as Pakistan's resolve and unity were put to the ultimate test, with headlines capturing every moment of the unfolding operation. The enemy was deeply entrenched and elusive, but the soldiers' spirit, courage, and determination remained unbreakable in the face of adversity. They fought not just for territory, but for the soul and future of their nation, determined to bring back normalcy and hope to their people. The first year of Zarb-e-Azb became a defining chapter in Pakistan's history, marked by sacrifice, extraordinary courage, and a renewed sense of hope for generations to come. It was the beginning of a long and challenging journey toward a peaceful tomorrow, a journey that continues to inspire the nation to this day. Banday, Mitti Banday, these men are men of soil, are not just soldiers but living symbols of the land itself, shaped by the dust and spirit of Pakistan. This phrase became the anthem of the operation, echoing through the ranks and inspiring courage in every heart. It captured the essence of the Pakistani soldier, ordinary men, deeply connected to the land they defend, whose roots run as deep as the valleys and mountains they patrol. They are sons, brothers, and fathers, not mercenaries, but members of families who feel every separation and every reunion. Bound to the mountains, rivers, and fields of their homeland, they know every inch of the terrain, every whisper of the wind. This bond gave them strength beyond training, a spiritual connection to their country, a sense of purpose that no weapon can provide. The phrase reminded the nation that these soldiers felt pain, missed their families, and carried the weight of longing, yet stood ready to sacrifice everything for the greater good. The tribute song released by ISPR showed their humanity, uniting the people and the army in a shared purpose, bridging the gap between those who serve and those they protect. Banday, Mitti. Banday was more than a slogan, it was a narrative of unity and devotion, a reminder that the strength of a nation lies in its people. Defending the nation was not just a job but a sacred duty rooted in identity, honor, and the unbreakable bond with the motherland. Every fallen soldier returned to the soil he loved, becoming part of the land he protected, his sacrifice forever etched in the memory of the nation. This concept deepened national respect and gratitude for their protectors, inspiring generations to honor and remember their bravery. The men of soil carried the hopes of a nation on their shoulders, standing as guardians of peace, unity, and the enduring spirit of Pakistan. North Waziristan's battlefields were filled with stories of ordinary soldiers showing extraordinary courage. Every day, these men and women faced dangers that most of us can only imagine, pushing forward despite overwhelming odds. Captain Akash Rabbani led a charge under heavy fire, saving his team at the cost of his own life. His sacrifice became a symbol of bravery for his fellow soldiers, inspiring them to press on even in the darkest moments. Sepoy Jamshed, with only basic training, disarmed a deadly explosive in a pitch-black tunnel, risking everything for his comrades. His steady hands and calm under pressure saved countless lives that day. Army medics, under constant threat, rushed to aid the wounded, shielding others with their own bodies. Their selfless actions brought hope and relief to those caught in the chaos of battle. Their bravery was measured not just in combat, but in lives saved and hope restored. Soldiers often risk their own safety to protect innocent civilians, carrying children to safety and comforting families torn apart by conflict. Soldiers shared rations with displaced locals, building trust and showing compassion. These small acts of kindness helped bridge the gap between the military and the communities they served. They fought not only to defeat an enemy, but to restore humanity to a region long deprived of peace. Rebuilding homes and schools, they worked side by side with villagers to heal wounds left by years of violence. Each act of courage on the front line or in a quiet moment became a building block for a more secure Pakistan. Even during rare moments of rest, their unity and determination never wavered. These stories, though often untold, define the spirit of Zarb-e-Azb. The sacrifices and triumphs of these soldiers became the heartbeat of the operation. It was a spirit of selflessness, brotherhood, and unwavering commitment. Together, they faced every challenge, drawing strength from one another. The soldiers' actions inspired those around them, both in battle and in rebuilding communities. Their dedication encouraged others to believe in a brighter future. Their sacrifices laid the foundation for a new hope. Every step forward was a testament to their resilience and vision for peace. The front lines were not just a place of conflict, but of unity and resilience. Here, soldiers and civilians stood together, forging bonds that would last long after the fighting ended. Through their courage, the soldiers became the true guardians of Pakistan's future, lighting the way for generations to come. Behind every soldier, a family stood strong at home, the silent heroes of Zarb-e-Azb. Their sacrifices were profound. Mothers prayed, fathers hid their fears, wives managed homes alone, and children missed their fathers. Their battle was fought with patience and resilience, providing crucial support for soldiers far away. A call or letter from home was a lifeline, reminding soldiers what they fought for. Wives became both parents, building stable homes and forming support networks with other families. When tragedy struck, these families showed courage and pride, honoring their loved ones' sacrifice. Their strength kept the home front resilient, allowing soldiers to focus on their mission. The family's dignity and resolve became a symbol of Pakistan's unyielding spirit. The first year of Zarb-e-Azb brought dramatic change. Security returned to cities and towns once gripped by fear. Terrorist attacks declined, markets revived, and children returned to school. The operation dismantled militant infrastructure, eliminating safe havens, and crippling terrorist networks. The state's writ was restored in areas long lost to extremism. Improved security boosted the economy and restored investor confidence. Major projects and international events returned, reshaping Pakistan's global image. The sacrifices of soldiers translated into real progress and renewed optimism. Most importantly, the operation united the nation, marginalizing extremism and fostering a stronger identity. The peace reclaimed was not just the absence of violence, but the presence of hope and unity. The peace achieved came at a heavy cost. Hundreds of soldiers laid down their lives in the first year of Zarb-e-Azb. Each shaheed was a son, husband, father, and brother, leaving an irreplaceable void. Their sacrifice is a debt the nation can never fully repay, but must always remember. Remembering the fallen is a sacred duty. Their names are etched in the nation's memory. Their funerals united communities in grief and pride, honoring their courage. These martyrs chose duty over life, country over self, fighting in harsh conditions for a greater cause. Their legacy is the peace enjoyed today, a peace that must be cherished and protected. The wounded too are heroes, bearing scars as reminders of their service. As Pakistan moves forward, it must ensure the sacrifices of the shaheeds and ghazis are never forgotten. Their memory guides the nation, reminding all of the price of peace and the need for unity. The first year of Zarb-e-Azb was a turning point, forging unity between the people and the armed forces. Its legacy lies not just in cleared territories, but in the rekindled national spirit. The sacrifices of the Banday Mitti Banday laid the foundation for a safer, more prosperous future. Sustaining peace requires ongoing effort from all segments of society, through education, opportunity, and resilience. The fight for lasting peace is a continuous journey, inspired by the spirit of Zarb-e-Azb. Now Pakistan's children can dream of a future free from terror, aspiring to build a better nation. This is the ultimate tribute to the fallen, a peaceful tomorrow for the next generation. The story of Zarb-e-Azb is one of courage, unity, and hope. It is a testament to a nation that refused to bow to fear, and to families who endured hardship with pride. The journey was difficult, but it renewed Pakistan's faith in itself and its hope for a brighter dawn.